Arisen.
Might reveal. Lot of interest.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is.
That looks promising. Any ideas as...
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the Western Road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore, but no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh? The Goblin's lair lies somewhere along the Western Road. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
This walking made my legs ache of fright. What am I to make of this?
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I'm sure I can handle this. I'm quite sure.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
That wasn't the homecoming I envisioned.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Oh,
What am I supposed to do?
What's this all about? I see which way the wind's blowing.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favoured different tactics. One puppies, master!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Well fought, Arisen.
People like that will be done here soon enough.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Well done. I will protect you.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Execution.
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might be useful.
I grant you Gaia's blaze. Use it well. I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
A concealed passage. 'Twould seem my intuition was right on the mark.
How extraordinary. 'Twould surely have escaped my eye.
A worthy accomplishment. Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. I've got a good feeling about this one. You want me to hold on to it? Of course, Master. I shan't let it out of my sight.
We've got goblins!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Douse the flames before it is too late! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
At once, Master.
I cannot fall to prowess. No harm shall come to you.
cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward?
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave. Of course.
I grant you roaring flame.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames!
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Magics grant you an elemental boon.
If 'tis as broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another—
Goblins, master!
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
one never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
The Arisen has been drenched! Most impressive, Master.
Few more victories like that, and we'll have a run for the hills.
Insult to be proud of. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Feeling the scars of that battle.
I have a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
A firm push is what's needed here.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Don't speak up, should you notice all tennis.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. By your leave, Arisen. Tis broken. Ah, but hold a moment. Methinks I espy a way through.
Shall we report back now?
At once, Master.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I feared we might never escape that place.
The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure.
Indeed, you are correct.
Then I shall remain by your side.
This ox cart's seen better days.
Wrought by the hands of brigands, or the claws of monsters.
One cannot be too careful.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Saurians, Master!
Well done! Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight, for all I've stuffed myself.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Targets my own master in the belt. I should like to see it done.
Could you lend me a hand? I grant you roaring flame.
You're all right. I've got you. I did it, Arisen! From the hole of the creature!
We must make the most of this opportunity.
I shall lead the charge!
nameless foe!
Cannot let you in.
Are you alright?
Done. Thank you, Arisen. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task your master set for me.
Not a bad idea. Did anyone else see that? Orc catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
You are in need of healing. Allow me.
Wait right there.
Stricken with sleep. How troublesome. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Shove off. I got nothing for ye.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. One of our number is unconscious.
strange dream I was having.
I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Tis a view that begs to be painted, yon shore in particular.
One day, when we're well prepared, perhaps we might venture there and explore.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
Suppose that's enough for one, eh?
These old bones grow weary.
What should I get up to today?
Not sure what they expect. I'm not
Well met, sir.
There's got to be something fun to do here.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is fun.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach?
Hold on a moment. I recognise that weapon. 'Tis one of my wares. At least 'twas meant to be, before those fiends made off with it. Nay, I won't have it back. I only hope you gave the beasts a good thrashing. Have you been to see Klaus yet? He'll be able to change your vocation for you now. Go on. Take it to him with my blessing.
had your net.
There's comfort in the humdrum.
Well, they take opportunities as they come, I say.
What to do?
Tidy. What else needs doing?
A treasure chest! Oh, I can hardly wait to open.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have procured an archer staff, I see. Most excellent. You may now change your vocation to Sorcerer, if it pleases you, sir. However, if you wish to register as a warrior instead, you will need to acquire a great sword. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a great sword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
A resounding success!
A job well done.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Welcome.
well. I shall return.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. Wisdom to offer. Would that I knew more.
What was it I had to do?
Fancy a look at my wares?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way?
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shops, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Spendings. Need anything? Stop by again soon. Need anything? Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing, no matter how they fascinate me. 'Tisn't to be.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
This ladder can...
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Well, why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so. though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir. You gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold. But this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Here you are. Master, I hope you like it. I found it myself.
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
The lad seemed rather...
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on then, take it.
Your current vocation.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He claimed he would repay you in full, but surely a lad of his age cannot muster such a sum.
You're always such fun to talk to.
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So
business could be better, but I'm scraping by.
Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Oh, I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Go find a tavern for a drink and some gossip.
Meaning for I'm too tired?
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
I'm afraid... My thanks. I finally have what I came for.
Best check my stock before a customer comes along.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Interested in my wares? I'm just grateful to still be in business. Many thanks.
Lots of people pass by here.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Fascinating.
Well met, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all.
Much obliged.
What a racket.
Only care I have is how to spend the day.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Got something for me?
You seem well. Then I shall remain by your side.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin.
Suppose I'm tired. I've barely slept a wink.
What do ye want?
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
'Tis as you say.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
We've got goblins! Well fought, Arisen.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
A result to be proud of. I grant you glorious credit.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
How might we approach yon spire?
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Well done.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Trounced our foe well and true. We mustn't lend ourselves to that oil. Post haste. Thank you, Arisen. Grant you an elemental boon.
Uh-huh. There's something written.
Let's have a look.
Must you run so fast?
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master. Try not to catch cold.
That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
Would anyone care to push?
Curious how a fine meal makes your eyelids heavy, but not your stomach.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
We need only hone our skills, and it's...
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! You have my protection. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Enraged our foes.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
I am well aware of the attacks.
Do not falter. 'Twill take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
I understand.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that wind go to waste.
Most impressive, Master.
Victories like that, running for that.
Outstanding.
I grant you roaring flame. I shan't let them harm you.
Your current vocation is well suited to wielding a bow, Master.
True enough.
Caution is called for when crossing any bridge, regardless of its made.
Should you sense danger, another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it?
That was superb, Arisen. Very well. I shall return. I only hope I do not disappoint you.
magic's granted you an elemental boon.
Hang in there. Help will surely come.
Ilderen. Lisfunjemenen falasimir. Eleli.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
'Tis as you say.
Cyclops there!
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. I'm coming, Master!
Arisen is in your charge!
Continue our onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple.
I shall lead the charge!
First and foremost, not locked on balance, which will prove a much easier target when lying prone. This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory. All together now. We attack as one.
I shall lead the charge!
Of course.
Well aimed strike! Right where it hurts!
Times must be tedious if you've resorted to challenging beasts to bouts.
Do be mindful of your surroundings.
I am in your debt.
You mustn't let this stop you.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
'Tis our first time in this place. We would do well to be wary.
Surely naught is beyond our combined experience.
A profitable endeavor.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow.
Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight, for all I've stuffed myself.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Gamers. Assemble.